I'm back.
This shit was all I knew, you and me only. I did it all for you, still you were lonely. We could've worked it out, but I guess things change. It's funny how someone else's success brings pain. When you're no longer involved, that person has it all, and you just stuck standing there. But I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Say something, baby. Say something, baby. Say something.
Today's workout is going to be a beginner-friendly glute routine, since my last routine was how I personally tripled my glute growth 3 times the size. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it so I can give you some tips, okay? But for the gym girls who want something more beginner-friendly, more simple, and still want that glute pump, I got you today. So today's workout is only going to be 45 minutes to an hour, very short, very simple. It's going to get you in and out the gym, but with a little glute pump. See you guys in the gym. It feels so good to be back on the mic with you guys. It's been a minute. As you can see, we are warming up, just some dynamic stretching. So let's talk about dynamic and static stretching. Dynamic stretching, you're moving. Static stretching, you're not moving. Static stretching is best for post-workout, and dynamic stretching is best for pre-workout. It's crucial to warm up your body and do dynamic stretching. I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference, especially with your range of motion. So my goal for this workout was to make it relatively easy to set up and just flows smoothly. So starting out with abs, we're going to do some around the world with a kettlebell. This is mostly to wake up our core so we can engage our core during these glute exercises. This is exactly why you only need 1 ab day a week, because generally you should be engaging your core when you're performing certain exercises. I don't care if it's arm day, leg day, or what. Your core should be engaged at all times. This also helps with better form. I don't care how much you're lifting, is your form good? So some tips that I can give for around the world is just make sure you're breathing in and out with each rep. That way you can keep your core engaged, and just focus on your core and leaning into the exercise, if that makes sense. Once you master these, like I'm telling you, you're gonna love them. They are that girl, and they will get you slimmed down and toned up real quick. Now we're gonna move on to the next exercise, which is hip thrust. I wanted to simplify this more for you guys because not everyone wants to set up a barbell, and some people don't have access to the hip thrust machines. So we're gonna simplify it, right? So with this exercise, we're doing hip thrust, but it's single leg hip thrust. This is perfect for the girls who don't want to lift a really heavy dumbbell and put it on their lap for regular hip thrust, because that's like such an awkward position. Like I've been there, we've all been there. Doing single leg exercises and isolation exercises are really going to set the tone for the rest of the workout, just because your glutes are already going to be burning. And then you're going to go into different exercises after, and your glutes, like your mind to muscle, is going to be incredible. Now we're going to go into step ups. I was kind of unsure if I wanted to add this into the routine, because a lot of people struggle with feeling step ups in their glutes, but you have got to stop avoiding them just because you don't feel them. Let's correct our form, correct how much we're lifting, and let's get into it, okay? Because step ups are a glute grower. You can't change the facts. Just change your form, change how much you're lifting, we're good to go. With step ups, first thing we're gonna do is no weight, just so we can get our form good, we can get a good burn going, and just really isolate our glutes as much as we can. That's the overall goal. So we're gonna do full body weight for the first 2 sets, and then on the 3rd set is when you're going to add on weight. For these step ups, we're going until failure. 2 sets with no weight until failure, until you cannot physically lift anymore. And then on the 3rd set, you're going to go until failure, but you're going to add a little weight on, and your glutes are going to be like begging you to stop, okay? But we're not stopping, we're not letting up. You better push through the workout. That's all I gotta say. If you're listening to this while you're working out, you better push through the workout right now. I don't want to hear no complaining. Now we're moving on to the Smith machine. I feel like you guys knew this one was coming, because the Smith machine is really that girl. I use her every glute day without a doubt. This is perfect for beginners and also just anybody in the gym, honestly, because I use this every glute day, every arm day. Me and the Smith machine are best friends. You guys should be too. A little help never hurt nobody. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't start doing good mornings until like 2 years into my fitness journey, and I seriously regretted it. Honestly, to me, good mornings are on the same level as hip thrusts. They are that girl. I didn't realize how badly the glute burn could get until I did good mornings. So seriously, if you haven't tried good mornings, literally go do it right now. Also, another tip while we're here, lead with your glutes, in and out, push in and out. You're not going up and down. You're pushing out and coming back in with lead with your glutes. I'm just saying it a second time so we're all clear on the agenda of this workout. So next up, you guessed it, it's RDLs. We're already at the Smith machine, so of course we're gonna hit a little quick RDL action. Again, as I said, lead with your glutes. Think of a hip hinge motion. Keep your chin tucked and just really lock into that mind to muscle. As I stated before, make sure your core is engaged. Make sure you're breathing in and out with each exercise. If you're breathing in and out with each exercise, with any of these exercises, A, you're gonna engage your core, which is gonna tone it up. B, it's gonna help with your form and just making sure that you're all good to go. The more you bend your knees, the more glute bias this gets. The less you bend your knees, the more hamstring bias this gets. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this exercise. Honestly, for beginners, doing both of these exercises on the Smith machine is going to set you up for success, especially because it's going to help you with form and it's just going to help you feel confident performing the exercises. Also, all of my outfit details and shoe details, anything related to the video is always going to be in my description. I don't ever gatekeep from you guys, but yes, this fit from TLF, like she ate and you can tell I was loving it. Okay, I was feeling it. So now we're going to move on to bulldog knee taps. I love this exercise. Also, this is perfect for beginners just because it's kind of like the plank twist, but you don't have to be holding a plank. So this is perfect for the ones who can't hold a plank or have issues with planks. You don't have to go straight into this right away. I do this, but if you can't do this yet, you can literally break in between and then go into this exercise. But we're gonna do some leg kicks. Then we're gonna move on to standing marches. Standing marches are like my go-to core exercise. They're so easy and you're standing. Like, I don't know, I just don't like laying down on a glute day and doing abs. Like, I want to stand or I want to be in like a plank or something in that genre. So we're going to do single leg marches and then we're going to go into the alternating leg marches where you're just lifting one leg at a time and you're going to twist the plate with each time you lift. Okay, it really takes a second to get used to this exercise. A lot of people feel this exercise in their legs. Just remember to lead with your knee and just really breathe in and out and focus on engaging your core. I love a good voiceover moment with you guys, but I'm going to pass it back to me in the present moment and I will see you guys in the next voiceover video.
Hopefully this video was easy to follow and it gave you the glute burn of your dreams. I'm gonna catch you guys next video. Thank you so much for watching